Okay, hi everybody, this is Nick. I figured it was easier just to do this as a video rather than try to get everybody in one room in order to do this. So what I want to show you guys is a new piece of software that we have. It's called Vehicle Path, and it's the GPS software that's being installed in about 38 vehicles right now. So what you're looking at is the Vehicle Path screen. If you type in vehiclepath.com into your browser, this is what you're going to get. And I'm actually going to give you a different website to use. This is it, but if you click on this web login, and then we actually are using this one in the middle, I believe. Vehicle Path Inspire, I think is our website. Let me see if it comes up here. No, it's the top one. So the top website is the one that we go to. So I'm going to suggest that we use a different one, which is this right here, and I'll send this to you guys. But this is essentially this right here, which gets you right to it. It saves you a little bit of time. But anyway, so everybody should have login credentials at this point. So you got the website, you got your login, user ID, and password, and that essentially gets you here. Now when you put on your login credentials, hit login, what it's going to take you to is essentially the Vehicle Path website, and this is the web interface that shows all of the data for all of our vehicles that are loaded in here. Now, your ID might not allow you to see all these vehicles that I'm looking at right here, but essentially, yours will be this or a version of this. Now, let me just show you real quick. I'm going to show you basic login, which I already showed you, basic navigation, the map tab, and the report tab. So basic navigation, so when you log into this thing, you've got a map here, you've got some stuff over here. It's showing you a little something over here, which is essentially any vehicle that's moving. It's telling you, hey, you've got right now 0 of your vehicles are moving, and 38 total vehicles is what you have. It's got your login information up here. Welcome, Nick. Here's the logout button. It's got a map tab and it's got a report tab. I don't think any of you guys will have the setup tab, but for right now you got the map tab. Now, I don't know if you guys just saw that. It just did a refresh. It refreshes itself, I think, once a minute, and whenever it refreshes, you're going to see stuff changed. So now it says I've got 1 vehicle that's moving, 37 vehicles that are in a stopped status right now, but I've got 1 that's moving. So I'm going to come back to this, but just to kind of follow my agenda here. Showed you login, I've showed you basic navigation of kind of what you're looking at. Now I'm going to show you the map tab. So this map tab is right here what I'm on. So there's reports, which is where you can get some reports, or you've got this map tab where you can look at a map functions. So now the map has 2 different views. One is a list of all of the vehicles that you have the ability to see, and in a list form. So I'm going to sort them by vehicle number. So now put all the you just saw it refresh there. It put all of the 1-ton dumps together. It put all the lowboys together. It put all of the STs, are the service trucks, and also the mechanic vehicles. It put them all together. So that's something I could have sorted on. I could also sort on status. These question marks for right now, these are devices that will be installed in vehicles at a later date. Ralph and his team are currently installing these as he is able. So question marks have not been installed. This green icon indicates that the vehicle is moving. It's currently going 11 miles per hour, and you're going to see it update here in half a second, or in 18 seconds it's going to update. The things that are red are currently in a stop state, so they are not moving, obviously, so they're stopped. This indicates how long they have been in a stop state. So this has ST10 has been stopped for 16 minutes. Come on down here. It just refreshed. ST17 has been stopped for 17 days. So that's a little bit of kind of what you're seeing over here. This is an odometer thing that said, since we've installed these, this is how far these vehicles have gone in terms of miles. So I'm not going to try to show you everything. I'm just trying to give you a feel for what you're looking at. And again, I didn't want to try to get everybody in the same room. I just figured let's put a video together, send it to you guys, and you guys can watch it at your leisure, and you kind of will get you up to speed a little quicker. So that's this control panel. Now over to the map function. I mean, this works just like you probably think it would work. You got icons on a screen. This is telling us that this mechanic truck ST26 is over in this location, and here's a lowboy over in this location. Jacob went ahead and put landmarks, so you can see our plants are overlaid on the screen. Spotsylvania plant, King George plant, City plant, Centerville plant, Leesburg plant. So you've got landmarks on the screen, but then you also have where our vehicles are located currently on that screen as well. You can see here where there are two vehicles or multiple vehicles in any location, it doesn't try to show you the vehicles. It just says, hey, there's two vehicles over here, there's two over here, there's 9 here. So let's zoom down, and you can do that by rolling your mouse down or double clicking on it. It's bringing us down to the Gainesville yard, and as it gets closer into the yard, you can see it then starts to show you the vehicles that total up to the 9. So in the Gainesville yard right now is several different pieces of equipment. Now here is a good opportunity for me to show you different little icons that we're working on. So this little which looks like a tow truck is a service truck type vehicle. I'm sorry, it's not a service truck. It's a mechanic vehicle. These things that look like fuel trucks are the service trucks. These things that look like green pickups are the 1-ton dumps. So I just show you that for the heck of it real quick. And then you can roll your ball out and get a wider out view. The other thing I'll show you is if you click on all vehicles, it will right size your screen, and it'll try to fit every vehicle that we have into the screen, or every vehicle that you have the ability to view into the screen. If you click on this, it'll show you a vehicle that's moving. If you click on this, it'll show you the stop vehicles. If you do this, it'll right size your screen to show you all the vehicles that it can fit on one screen right here. So that is the basic login, navigation, map, and let me show you the reports real quick, and then we'll call it. So if you click on this reports, vehicle path is gathering data all the time on the pieces of equipment, their speed, and where they're at during the day. And so if you go at any given time, you can go and run a report on this little Get It Now. There's an automated report where you can run reports and have them run for yourself once a day, once a week, whatever. But I'm just going to show you how to get a report now, and then if you're interested, come talk to me, and then I'll show you how to do some more with this. So if you click Get Report Now, on the vehicles that you have access to, you can run these reports, any of these reports, on any of the vehicles that you have access to. So let's say you want to run an idle time report. So if I click on idle time, I'm going to do it on, let me say, the 1-ton dumps. Now, again, you might only have one of these groups of vehicles. You might have all of them, but let's say it's a 1-ton dump. You want to run it on. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go and run it on. Okay, I'll just do it on the 1-ton dumps. You can do it for a time period, like any type launcher. Let me do it for today, 10/10 through today. And if you were going to email this to yourself, you can view it on the screen. I'll just show you that real quick. So if I hit submit, it's going to calculate the report's now available to me. And now, of the 1-ton dumps, we don't have all of these hooked up, but we've got one hooked up, and it shows you, hey, it was idle for 16 minutes here, 11 minutes there, 5 minutes here, 16 minutes, whatever. Total for the day was an hour 47 minutes. So an hour seems like a lot, but if you go into the detail here, it shows you where it was idle. It shows you how long it idled, and then it shows you where it idled and at what time. So, okay, I can just ignore that report or blow it away. If I want to go run a different report, I can do that. So I could run a daily detail report on everything. or I can go run it on the low boys for a time period or a certain day or whatever. So I'm going to do that again for today just to show you a couple of reports, and then again, you guys can play with it and figure out the reports you like. This is a daily detail report, shows you a lot of information in one spot. It's showing me that this truck was stopped for 21 hours today. It actually was moving for 2 hours and 19 minutes. It ran for 3 hours and it idled for 41 minutes. It's got some definitions down here at the bottom. It made 2 stops and it passed in and out of 2 geofences. It did not have any speeding alerts. We have a alert set when vehicles go over a certain speed limit. It did not go over any of that. And then inputs are something we're going to learn a little bit more about, I think, later. But here's another report. Now let's say I'll give you 2 more things and then I'll stop the video. Let's say you wanted to run an idle time report on all vehicles, and you wanted it to be in PDF format, and you wanted to email it to yourself or email it to somebody else. You just put an email address here, and then when you hit the submit, it's going to calculate and it's also going to email to me. So I'm going to move on to something else, but you're going to see a little notification come in my lower bar here that it just got emailed to me, or emailed to whomever you want to email it to, but that's how you email it to yourself. There it is right there, report idle time. So I just got it in my email right now. I'm not going to go click on it, but I mean that's how you would email a report to somebody. So let's say I wanted to send, this is the final thing I'm going to show you. Let's say I wanted to send a report to myself. Let's say it was a daily detail report. Let's say I wanted to send that to myself. I wanted to send all vehicles, or I wanted to send the mechanic trucks, let's say, or you can even do it at an individual vehicle level. But let's say I wanted to send the daily detail report on the mechanic trucks in a PDF format to myself, and I wanted to send it daily. No, I want to send this weekly. I want to send this to myself weekly. So it explains here, weekly reports are generated on Monday, daily reports are generated every day about 4 o'clock in the morning. Where do I want to send it to? I want to send it to my own email, or no, I want to send it to somebody else like Jim Mitchell. I want to send it to Jim Mitchell's email. When I hit submit, it now has a schedule of this, and it is going to start to send this report out. So if I say view all, I've got some other stuff in my queue, but it is now going to have that set to be sent out, per the schedule that I just outlined, and it will execute that either every day or every week. So that's some basic navigation of how it works, what's in it, and a couple different things. And so at least that'll get you in and get you start working with it. So let me know if you have more questions, and then maybe we'll do a little bit more training on this stuff later. Thanks a bunch. Bye.